nganya ndimi kidogo. Najua yani hata kama una tamak leo yani kuna kilami kingi kundani. Usiwaze kabisa. Maana tuko na mgeni wetu wa leo anaitwa MARTIE Mtange bana, ndo anatembelea kutoka Baraza. Labda unajiuliza Baraza ni wapi? Najua kuna stations nyingi tayari zimetokea. We have different satellites ndani ya Kenya bwana. Hata kuna moja ni ya Mombasani. Kwa wale ambao walitokea jana, kulikuwa na hafla bab kubwa. Ilikuwa inaitwa Civic Canvas. Lakini mimi sitaongea mengi. Labda tumsikie MC wa jana alikuwa na lipi, ama tupate a glimpse of what happened yani ndani ya Mombasa Island, makao ya jana bwana. Lako sikio umsikize MC wetu wa jana.
The Mombasa Civic Canvas was an unexpected turnout, and as the MC, I had a lot of fun. Artists came and showcased, and people loved what they were seeing on stage. It was the first edition in Mombasa, but the last to be launched in the counties that were being engaged with that same program. So as Mombasa, we had an opportunity to make sure that we make it big and a blast. And indeed, we did all that because it was sold out. People were still walking in as the show was going on. And even when the seats were all filled up, some of them had to be, standing during the whole show. But still, all of them had fun. No complaints were made. It was a beautiful problem that we like to see when it comes to the Mombasa community. The civic awareness theme was well received because the audience itself got to understood the various genres, the various disciplines that were displayed on that stage, from visual to poetry to music to films. They were all well received, and as an MC, I couldn't say how much more I would love to see you guys next time. So really, if you missed out, tutakucheka Monday. And if you didn't already know, it's Uncle Azuz, aka the Uncle Hajatoka Dubai.
Uncle Azuz, yani, with a review of yesterday's event. Ilikuwa ni Civic Canvas ndani ya Baraza. Alafu leo hii yani nimesema we have a distinguished guest yani representing Baraza Media Lab, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. MARTIE. Wagwan, brother.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Karibu, welcome to Mombasa.
Asante sana. Asante sana.
How is the weather treating you so far?
It's much better than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought the sun was going to be crazy. Nilifikiria jua ingenimaliza. Lakini sijamaliza kusweat. Kaupepo.
Kaupepo mwanana yani.
Mwanana.
Karibu sana bana ndani ya Mikuki ya Maneno. It's an honor to have you. Labda for the benefit of the listener back home, maybe they're wondering who is this MARTIE yani? MARTIE ni nani?
So MARTIE ni curator wa Baraza Lab.
Ndio.
Kusema curator sasa ni kazi yangu ni kupanga any activity that happens at Baraza Media Lab.
Yeah.
To make sure that ina make sense kwa community yetu. Who we serve. Sasa ni creatives na media na journalists. Sasa any activity that has to happen there has to make sense to the communities that we serve.
Yeah.
And has to benefit them. Sasa ni kazi yangu ya kuhakikisha hayo.
Wewe ndio curator pale ndani ya Baraza.
Naam.
Nice. And then you recently branched out.
Yeah.
Initially it was just Nairobi, but now I understand you have 4-5 hapo.
Yes, we have 5 branches.
Yeah.
Tuko na 2 Nairobi. Moja iko Riverside, nyingine iko Industrial Area. Alafu tukafungua ya Kisumu pia, tuna Nakuru, and of course tuna ya Pwani. Hatuwezi kuexpand without kupita pia Mombasani.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
There's an event that has brought you guys to Mombasa. Like it's the last stop. You've already done it in Kisumu, Nakuru, and other satellites. Maybe you can tell us more about that.
Yes. So kilichotuleta Mombasani ilikuwa event inaitwa Civic Canvas. Sasa Civic Canvas ni sana juu I think tunaweza kumbuka maandamano happened last year, and also there was some this year as well. Yeah? So what we realized ni kama wasanii pia walikuwa wanatafuta an avenue through which they can share the art that they made during that time. Unajua kama ni wapiga picha walitaka kushowcase picha zao gallery hivi, wanamuziki walitoa nyimbo during that time as well, and a lot of that art did not have a home, right? There was nowhere where they could express how they felt, pali pa ku reflect na kufikiria some of the things that happened during that time, right? And so that's why we started this platform of Civic Canvas. Wasanii wanaweza kuja tu kuji-express, to reflect, to remember some of those who got injured and some of those who lost their lives. Just a platform where they can just be free. Saa zingine pia najua nimekuja na colleague wangu hapa anaitwa Adosh.
Lazima tusalimie. She must say hi.
Adosh runs an interesting platform called Baraza Photo Sessions. And one of the things that she did through that platform was bringing photographers together, pia wafanye therapy. Unajua they saw so many things. Some photographers were carrying bodies during maandamano, you know. So how do you debrief? So that's all within the platform of Civic Canvas. How do we reflect and express the things that we went through during that time?
True. It is a necessary space, a necessary platform, especially speaking as an artist. You know, during those times, yani, kuna vitu tulisema, yani, we said a lot, because like the role of an artist every day is to reflect upon the times we are in, like both the bad, the good, the ugly, zote yani. Kukifanyika zuri tunapatia pongezi. If something is bad, we're supposed to call it out. And there are times, the places where we normally highlight these things, it comes with a lot of censorship. So like, how do you guys protect yourself against that? Yani, amalabda, they normally say, you have a tall relative somewhere that is looking out for you guys.
No. It's for us, it's mostly about that creatives get a safe space to come and represent their views and express how they feel, right? Unajua kazi yetu sasa, unajua tukianza kusema ati msiseme hii na msiseme lile na, you know, that's restricting your creative freedom. You know, kama jana tulikuwa na kina Mima, kina Kiota, kina Rashida, everyone was just expressing how they felt regardless of what the climate looks like, right? So kazi yetu si ku restrict creative freedom. Kazi yetu ni ku provide a safe space for that to happen. And that is what we do as Baraza. Whatever happens after that, sasa ni Mungu tu.
Mungu tu. Nasema tuko na freedom of expression. But the freedom that comes after, it's you and your God, my bro.
Ni Mungu tu sisi.
Ni Mungu tu, man. All day, every day. Like when I envision the word canvas, it's normally like a blank space where every artist normally gives their own perspective. We use different mediums. So maybe as you have been traveling along, you've been traveling along Nakuru, Nairobi, like what lessons have you gotten from those different places?
So in Nairobi, we realized, of course, being the center of a lot of what was happening, stories of parliament, maandamano happening very frequently as well. Artists had a lot to say. And they had ways and means to express them. But as we traveled around, you know, Nairobi na Mombasa mko blessed. Unajua mna resources. Yeah, mko blessed sana. You know, and it's not to say that it's too different elsewhere, but unajua sometimes when we're going maeneo kama Nakuru or Kisumu, saa ingine unapata even tukifanya Civic Canvas, msanii lazima rent camera ama rent guitar ama rent, unajua anakuja na something that they have rented, not something that they own. And I think that's one thing that we noticed. People do not have the tools that they need for their creative freedom and creative survival as well. So that's why we started ensuring that for every Civic Canvas, it's a paid gig. So that, and we've had so many stories from Nakuru and Mombasa of how wasanii wamenunua their first instrument because of that. Wasanii wamenunua their first camera so that they can continue with the work that they do. And that's one of the biggest lessons for us. Because you can talk about civic engagement kila siku, lakini kama msanii hana tools zake, you know, haezi kukuanza kukusikiza from that point. So first of all, kwa sisi cha kwanza ni make sure that at least there is a way that you can survive and carry out your art without necessarily having to rent, you know. Yeah.
True. Bless her for that, man. Yani mmeleta kazi. Wasanii tulifurahi jana ndani ya Baraza. Mbarikiwe, mali zimetoka. Ziongezeke, man.
Asante sana.
So maybe what is the importance of involving artists in such engagements? Maana zingine, some guys normally shy away from it. Like, why did you find it necessary for you to involve the youngins in this project?
I think the young people were already involved, right? In the sense that hata venye ulikuwa unaangalia pia time ya maandamano or even a lot of the things that happened after, it was the young people ndio walikuwa hapo. So young people were already involved. Us, we were just coming to provide like the platform now for young people and artists also to now have a place where they can express themselves the way they need to. They were already there. At your time, finance bill, what we were doing as Baraza is we broke it down specifically for artists and media professionals. How is this thing going to affect you? You know, what we saw a lot of what was lacking was information. Guys were already involved. Now we just needed to give them information, break down the finance bill, what was going on, nini kilikuwa, what matters to them, where will they be affected economically and socially as well, you know. So sisi tunaona kazi yetu ni kama we provide a safe space, we provide the platform, we provide community, and we provide information pia. Yes.
Maridadi, man, and you guys are doing an amazing job at it, yani.
Thank you.
Msikilizaji, yani usishtuke, kipindi hewani bado ni Mikuki ya Maneno, na leo katika Weekend Wisdom, yani kipengele chetu cha mwisho, tuko na mgeni Curator kutoka Baraza Media Lab, anaitwa MARTIE. Kama uko na swali lolote ama changizo ungependa kujua kuhusu shirika hili, unaweza tutumia katika namba yetu ya WhatsApp ya 0700917917. Zidi kusikiliza bana, tuko naye bado, yani ndani ya Mikuki ya Maneno. Usiende mahali, tarudi baada ya ile tama la maji.
Let the madness begin.